baby, and welcome, man, to episode 3 of Why Are You Fishing podcast. And today's episode it's important. It's important. It's definitely something that should be practiced, not necessarily spoken about all the time. I know you're watching me. I'm hanging out here in my socks. I'm in my house. Why not? It's more of what you do. Do you prepare? Not necessarily with your gear. You always, people. I watch videos all the time, and what people talk about is being prepared. Yes, of course, you got to be prepared. The right rigs, the right rods, the right line, right setup where you're going. But are you prepared? Like, do you really think about it in your head right here? Are you mentally prepared to go fishing? You know what I'm saying? People don't think make a big deal about it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's great. Do you tournament fish? Big question mark. Do you? We tournament fishermen out here. Donxboyzfishing is trying to get into the circuit. Let's see if we can. But for that, we're not going to talk about that right now. What we're going to talk about right now is something that, I talk about. I try to practice daily. Okay, I try to educate myself constantly. It's state of mind. State of mind. What is your state, bro? Ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about fishing, yes. But do you really prepare yourself mentally? Honestly and truly, let's think about that right now. Let's think about it. People prepare themselves for meetings. You prepare yourself for if you have to give a demonstration or a presentation. People prepare themselves for things in that area, or necessarily you're going to ask somebody a question. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build up the courage. I get that, but when it comes to fishing, if you're really going out, let's say, okay, we're going to keep it to the simplest tournament, Journey to 20X. You got tournaments. They're not simple. They're off the hook tournaments, you know what I'm saying, to get in. They pay tournaments, of course, pay tournaments. But do you get, when you say, it's a 2-day tournament, or do you put yourself in a state, like, that's it. You turn off your phone. Of course, you take a break. But do you take yourself mentally out of the rest of the world, okay, and just where you're at, and just stay there? And that's where you're at. You're zoned into the area you're in. You're zoned into the sections that you're fishing. I break myself down to sections, bro. I get that crazy with it, man. I don't know. Is it crazy? I don't know if it's a crazy thing. But that's why I want to speak about this. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. This is something we should be talking about, at least for a moment. And give me 5 minutes of your time, ladies and gentlemen, just to speak about this. You know what I mean? Because it's important. Especially in a small tournament, big tournaments, any tournament. Even when you go fishing normally, if you're trying out a new bait, you know what I'm saying? Do you really try out the new bait, or you just wing it, cast, whatever? Just try to get to how it works. Or do you really try the bait? Do you really try to set up your rigs the way they're going to be more effective? You know what I'm saying? Question mark again. That's things that I don't know, that runs through my mind, and I'm just curious, bro. I'm curious. Does anybody else take it to that point? Does anybody else really psych themselves or take themselves out of the circle we call world, and just make that bubble that small, and you're focused only on that? Either be you're fishing that day, fishing a new bait, fishing a tournament, fishing against your people, fishing against yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to be your previous, your weight, or your previous catch amount, or your previous, anything. You know what I'm saying? Do you take yourself beyond just, okay, I'm ready to roll, get to the water? Of course you're having fun. I'm not saying take it to the point that that's it, you're your zone. No. But do you think about things like that? You know what I mean? That's the stuff that I be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And does that cross your mind ever? You know what I mean? Or constantly when you go out? Or does it cross your mind? Do you get yourself, like, when you film? Now, this is not what I do. This is just what happens. Okay? Like, when I'm filming a video, I'm going to go out and fish. And not that I've been having trouble lately with my intro. I've not found, let me record, I have not felt, I haven't felt, you know what I'm saying, the correct intro, the correct way to come on. Now, I'm doing this podcast more comfortable, more consistent, more smooth. I'm not catching myself and then rephrasing or something like that. No, it just comes on, it's spit out. It's more natural in the sense of thinking. I don't have to hesitate or retract because I'm saying the wrong thing, because I'm veering off the train of thought, and that happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I don't know, man. The other day I caught myself fishing, and I was really I was sitting down, and not that I was talking to myself. No, I was just psyching myself, like, quietly. And I'm like, dude, I'm just thinking about spots. Because I already knew this area. I already knew the area I was fishing. I already knew where I was going. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what bank I was going to start in. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just started, like, just thinking. and started putting angles. I'm gonna throw here, that. I'm gonna throw that here. I'm gonna throw that here. I was having fun, you know what I'm saying? But I was just thinking, 'cause I already knew the layout. I knew the landscape. You know what I'm saying? I knew where I was going. So I kind of figured what was already out. When you walk to, when you're walking to where you're gonna go fish, whether it be a bank or a creek bank or a lake or a pond, I start scoping. You know what I mean? Especially if you already know. Sometimes the brush is different. Where it used to be before, now it's overgrown or it's not. And you might have a new pocket you can fish through. So I pay attention to all that. You know what I mean? So, but psyching myself or state of mind, what state do you put yourself in? Like again, what's important, it's how do I get to that state? What I do to get to that state, it depends on how I feel that day. What I'm fishing. If I'm fishing creek, or I'm fishing a pond, or I'm fishing a bigger lake, a small lake, you know what I mean, or a bigger lake, I psych myself out with music. Music. All types of music. I'm very eclectic, so all types of music works. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I get into my state. I get into my state of mind. You know what I mean? I get into that point, into that level, to that psyche that I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to hit that water. I know what I got. I know what I'm fishing with. I know how to fish it. You know, and that's another thing we're gonna get to on this episode, man. Okay? We're gonna talk about practice. Okay? Practice, bro. Question mark. Okay? I hesitate on that one. Practice, but that we're gonna talk later. But right now with the state of mind, what do you do? That's my question. Comments below. If you see this podcast, comments below, bro, on what do you do for your state? Seriously, what do you do to get your state? If you do anything, if you don't, man, God bless. You got that just room, that natural way. Just go bow and just knock it out. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time and chill, catch some fish. But does anything really cross your mind while you're fishing, getting fishing, trying to bait, gonna switch up a bait? You know, things like that. Do you think about stuff, or do you put yourself in, or you again, like I say, take yourself out of that circle of the world and put yourself in your own bubble when you're fishing, and just focus on what you're doing, forget about everything else? That's what I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Because again, state of mind is huge. It's humongous. I think in a lot of things, in most things, if it takes effort, technique, practice, but I don't know, man. I think getting yourself psyched on something like this subject or something, getting more fishing, is just something that I just had to just mention right now. I got 8 minutes almost of just talking about this because it's important to me. You feel me? But I don't want to bore you. But let me know, man. Comment below. You know, so of course, comment below anything, or you hit my social media. Let me know what's up. What do you do to get into this state? I like music, bro. Music for me, bro. Again, all types of music. Don't get me wrong. I'm all types, brother. You know what I'm saying? From Biggie to Guns N' Roses. It is what it is. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Some songs just take me to that point where, yeah. You know what I mean? So please, don't forget, just hook that up down there. We want to talk about that. So now, I'm glad that I brought that point up real quick. I'm glad I brought that point up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad we're going to talk about practice. Who here, okay, really practices? Who practices? But do you practice? Do you practice technique? Do you practice how to use the bait correctly? Do you practice certain, I'm saying, using the lures, you know what I'm saying, and the way it's supposed to? Or you just, you know what, we'll get it. You know what I mean? Like, there's some baits that, you know, you got to use them as they're made to be used. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good subject. That's a good question, bro. Do y'all practice? But majority of YouTube anglers, any angler, but most of YouTube anglers, I'm talking about people's out there. Of course, I see y'all fishing and all, but do you go out on just a day on your own without filming or nothing and just practice? Just go ahead and fish, catch some fish, hit some techniques, see if you're doing them right, correct, and see where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Do you? Of course, I think with moments like that, when you go out practicing, you're not filming. You know, pictures do. You know, of course, you want to put your stuff on our social media app. You know what I'm saying? The apps we have and all that. Do some shorts on YouTube. But do y'all practice? Seriously, I know I do. If there's a new bait, I saw a new bait, I try. I'll go to like my local pond. I have a few local ponds out here that I know it's hard to fish, but I'll go in and fish it. And of course, you know, I like to go on a day that's clear, because then you can feel the bait in the water. You can see if you're fishing it right, if you're rolling it right, if it's moving correct. You know what I mean? So things like that I enjoy doing, and I do go out on my own without filming. It's been a while. If you notice, I've been off. I've been MIA, taking a mental and just a mental and physical break from doing what I do. You know what I mean? Not that I don't love it. I love what I do, bro, but I just had to take a step back and chill out. It was getting too much. So I was putting too much on my plate. And not of stuff like adding on, I was just putting too much pressure for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to take the fun out of what I was doing. I didn't want to take the love out of what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say? So this is huge that I'm coming back and we're talking and we're coming back in the same thing, Donx. I ain't changing nothing, bro. Okay, I'm talking to everybody out there. I'm not changing jack. All right, I'm myself. I speak the truth. I show people love because it's well-deserved love that I give. I'm supposed to give as a human being, as a son of God. You know what I'm saying? I speak of what I believe in. I'm not putting it on nobody. Again. But, a big but, okay? These are things that you need to know. All right? Because it's important. Practice. Cut the shit. Practice. All right? I'm getting back to the subject. You thought I was. You thought I was going to keep going. No, I'm not going to keep going. We're going to let that go. You got to. You got to throw in the time. You got to throw in the time. Trust me. Everybody wants to catch the big fish, but we go out there when we first started fishing. We're going out like we're like. Of course, everybody wants to be a pro. Everybody wants to be like Mike. I use that example. I grew up in the era of everybody wants to be like Mike with Spike Lee. You dig? So I know what I'm talking about. So again, I'm just saying. Everybody wants to be like Mike. What that means is you have your favorite angler, you have your favorite YouTube angler, and who doesn't? Who doesn't want to practice technique? We take them and we make videos of our own, of what they make to keep the trend, right? To keep what's going. I don't do that shit. I do what I want. I feel it's all right, bro. If I get a 1 view, I get 50. I'm good with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with it. Because I'm allowed to be myself. And not because somebody tells me, not because somebody says, or I'm worried, because I'm going to be myself. And if there's a problem, bro, let me know. I don't give a fuck, but let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You dig? Everybody has a right to have an opinion. Everybody has a right to have a say of something that they don't like, or just talk about it because it's in front of them. Hey, man, everybody has a right. Now, you, as a human being, don't have to give a shit. That's all it takes. People take it too hard. People go crazy. But do what you're going to do and keep doing it. That's it. Okay? But practice it. You got to show up. You dig? If you're going to do what you're going to do and love, you got to show up. You can't be half-assed and still be at home sleeping. No, you got to be front and present. You know what I'm saying? Be ahead of the class, dog. You got to be first in line. And then the last one to bounce. It's the only way. So you can do whatever you want. But you got to show up. Okay? Don't just go do what you want, talk shit, and don't do shit. And then, no, show up. Because then you have the right to talk me out of that. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to smid act and talk whether you want to talk. Because you know you can back it up, dog. So again, and how you going to back it up? Ladies and gentlemen, practice. That's it. That's all it takes, bro. It takes practice. Is it that difficult, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think so. I hope it's not. I hope it's not because, dude, you do it every day. We get excited. We get amped. Why are you making videos? You practice on how to make videos, right? My videos are still bland. I wish I could bring something strong for you guys. I really do. I could bring something like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, some animation, and I bring some, oh man, dude, just some characters, and have Bugs Bunny just jump out and punch them on the head. Anything, bro. I want to, but it's just, dude, honestly and truly, do I want to learn that? Nah, bro. No, I'm good. I got you. I'll entertain you. I'll talk shit all day if you want. I got you. What do you want to talk about? Tell me. Throw it in the comments below, and that'll be the next topic on episode 4. Throw it in the comments below and give me an episode 4, bro. But I mean some real shit. Let's talk about some ill stuff about fishing, okay? Because we can go back and back on freaking practice, and we can go back and forth on everything else, but no. This is a fishing channel. So again, I'm not going to baby the practice. I was already talking about it for 6 minutes. I think we're good. I think we're perfect. We're solid. We're going to move on. Okay? Now, I haven't done giveaways. I haven't done that in a minute. Something big is coming up. Okay? You're going to catch some more videos on your boy Danny Donx, but I think we're going to focus strong on fishing and podcast. Podcast and fishing. Fishing and podcast. Podcast and fishing, right? Oh, I messed that up. But I'll put a little thing up so you can see what I'm talking about. But, nevertheless, man, what's exciting is that I know that my peoples are going to come through. I know that y'all going to give me an ill topic for next week. And you know what? And we're going to take that topic and create 4 or 5 more. Because, dude, I took that one topic right there, a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? And we went and we made a whole thing of it right there. And look, it's done. You know what I'm saying? These are subjects that I just, you know what? I think about this stuff all the time, guys. I think I really do. And maybe it's crazy. I don't know. Is it crazy? It could be. It could be shot. You know what I mean? Because I mean, oh, this guy thinks about us. I don't know. Make him even. You probably think about the same thing. But that's my wife over there talking smack. You hear this one talking about cats and bellies. Anyways, but it's inevitable. If you put in the time, you put in the time and practice. And I said you don't have to practice every day for 10 hours a day. But when you do go out, dedicate an hour or two, or something to what you're doing, something to your craft, really. You know what I'm saying? Because if you start practicing technique, you start practicing how to read layouts and what to look for, what not to look for, what are you looking at. You already know what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? That's a craft. And people don't even realize it. You know, some people take it more serious than others. Some people have more fun than others. But enjoy it. And it's a craft. Don't short yourself, because that's exactly what we're doing. And what we're doing is creating entertaining videos for people to enjoy, just like me and you. I think everybody should have a YouTube channel. Everybody. There's millions of people out there, bro. And just take that one step to just do something, to put a video on your phone. Put a short. Start with shorts. Oh my God. Oh. Lord, that was a good dinner. Start with shorts. Bro. Not shorts that you wear, pendejo. Shorts on videos on YouTube. Start with those. I guarantee. Those right there, you get your views. Guarantee. And just do it, bro. Speak about what you want to speak about. I understand you watch channels. I got some great homies I've met. And some great YouTubers that I've met through YouTube that I consider friends, that we talk, and I know I haven't been on, but I'm back. And they're going to see that I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be a day and a time that, you know, I'm going to be chilling with my brothers, man. We're going to hang out and we're going to look it back and be like, dude, why doesn't the world just take that step? And you don't have to make a YouTube channel. Do something different. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be on video and camera, you know, I suggest you do it. I suggest you try it. You don't need something expensive. Buy something used. I suggest you do it and get started, bro. Watch people like my boy Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors or Sunfish King. Watch some cats like that they do great giveaways, and support their channel. You know what I'm saying? Because they got great channels. Well, you know, they're giveaways all over, but I'm talking about people at home. Like I said, the ones I said that are friends. Great guys, bro. Great channels. Great people, bro, and they're awesome. Yo, I'm talking about straight up love, straight up who they are. That's what you're gonna get on their channel. So definitely check them out. But just do it. Just go ahead. Now that's another era that I grew up with. Just do it. Nike, son, Jordan. Just do it. Everybody here.
Now everybody wants to just do it.
She just doesn't want to do it. Everybody here is in charge or writes their own script. So since you write your own script, if you don't like the part that you're living, or if you don't like where you're at, either you can add or you can rewrite it. You can go back in the sense of that point and just rewrite your script. You don't erase nothing. You just start rewriting it. You're the only one that can rewrite it. So whatever you do, we're talking about fishing now, but if you want to take that step, go. Because the only one that's going to do it is you. And your boy got your back. All right, so thank you again for chilling with your boy. Episode 3, bro, on Why You Fishing podcast, dog. It's a beautiful thing. Check out for future episodes. Leave comments down below, please. I want to know what you want to talk about. I want the topic of the next. I got topics, but I would love my people to give me a topic to talk about. And I'm going to blow it up with some energy, dog. That's going to blow your fucking mind. I swear to God. So again, I love all of you. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll catch you on the next one. And what do I say, baby? Do what you love, son. Especially when everyone is watching. Peace.